Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 13 of Glow. And so we're going to rise and shine. So, as always, well, no, not as always, but we are doing the wave. And within the wave, I'm going to start combining our stones and the wisdom of the stones and also the glow flow. And so, how do we stand and use that information when we're standing? So come rest in onto your back and we shall begin. Have your stones handy. And come rest, land on the floor. As you arrive, feel the floor beneath you. Have a present time awareness or a present time relationship to this moment, this floor, this now in your body. What is happening? What's the sense of you? Nice. And then gently sway your knees from side to side. Just begin by rocking one way and then rocking the other way. And as you do this, listen, hear, sense your body. What's unfolding? What's arising? What's the sense of this moment? Nice. So interlock your fingers straight up towards the ceiling. I think we named this Thunder Fist in the last month. So keep your hands interlocked and then bring the back of your hand to the floor, keeping your feet flat, and then bring the back of the other hand to the floor. If you don't have much space, then you can do this movement with your elbows bent so that you're rocking from one side to the other, and you're bringing the side of your upper arm to the floor. Or if you have space one side, thunder fist one way, and then thunder fist the other way. And as you do this, feel the floor massaging out through the back of your shoulders and slow down a little bit so that you're actually kind of leaning into the places that are slightly twangy between my shoulder blades. I was out digging, as always, in the morning, and I just feel just between my shoulder blades, it's really nice to get a little bit more pressure. Super. Come back to center. So I'm off my mat. So have your hands up towards the ceiling again, but not interlocked. And then lift your feet off the floor. So drop your knees towards the right. And as you do so, drop your arms a little bit towards the left. But there's no exact amount. It's the zombie twist. So you're trying to counterweight the weight of your legs with the weight of your arms. And so just feel you're kind of on the verge of almost falling over, and then you come back. And you're trying not to bring your elbows to the floor. You're trying to do it with the swing. Is it the waft and the swing? Oh, that sounds strange. The waft and the swing of your arms. There is something like that, though. Somebody's going to tell me, whatever that is, that phrase is, the waft and the swing of it. Great. I feel very discoordinated actually this morning as I try my zombie twist. I think maybe I'm going too far with my knees. I'm going so far that I become disconnected. So don't go so far that you lose the weight of your legs or you lose the weight of your arms. So for me, I have to make the movement smaller. Otherwise, it becomes disconnected and I go flop, flung, flop, flung. So just see, how are you managing the weight of your legs? Nice. Bring your feet to the floor and pause. Great. Just squeeze your right knee in, hug it in. Change. Squeeze the left knee in. Hug it in. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling and just open into your ankles. The other day, it just so happened that I reenacted river dance. It was a very, very fun moment in my life. And so I was reenacting river dance with somebody else. And one of my ankles went, "What? What did you just do?" I think you have to warm up before you do river dance. So, yeah, one of my ankles is a little bit twangy since I leapt in the air like Lord of the Dance. Point your toes, flex your feet. Point your toes, flex your feet. Nice. Point your toes, flex your feet. Nice. Pause in the flexing. And I'm going to walk my shoulders away from my hips. I'm going to widen into my shoulders, push my fingertips gently into the floor. So I have a sense of my upper body is also connected. And then I'm going to send power down through my legs. I'm pulling my lower back or widening my lower back into the floor, stretching into my legs. Nice. Bend your right knee. Squeeze your right knee as close as you can towards your chest as your left leg lengthens. Change. Squeeze the left knee as close to your chest as you can as you lengthen into the right leg. Nice. Change. Just do that a few times. Squeeze one knee, and your heel is trying to come to your bum. Your knee is trying to come to your chest, and the other leg is super long. Nice. One more time. Bend your left knee. Squeeze. Cool. Both feet to the floor. Pause. Those movements we did yesterday. Lift your front of your feet, keep your heels on the ground. Lift your heels, keep your toes on the ground. And just walk your feet up. And so you're rolling across your feet. Rolling across your feet. Nice. Come onto the baby toe side of your feet and then the big toe side of your feet. Baby toe side of your feet. Big toe side of your feet. Baby toe side. Big toe side. And then roll around your feet like your feet are like a plate that has just landed on the ground and it's going wong, 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 along the edges of the plate. And then roll in the other direction. So I'm outside heel, inside toes, outside heel, inside toes. Nice. Stretch out through your legs and pause. Just let that settle. Can you feel your feet right now? Can you sense the front shins, the front of your feet, your toes? Can you feel the soles of your feet, your heels, your calves, your ankles? Can you feel your two hips? And do your two legs feel the same length in relationship to each other? In relationship to what you think your legs should feel like? Is one darker? Is one brighter? Is one heavier? Is one lighter? Just notice in this moment, how are your legs? Nice. So roll over and come up into a cat pose. And just do a shoulder shrug. Shoulders move back, shoulders move forward, shoulders move back, shoulders move forward. So the shoulder shrug. What a wonderful movement. Through the years, we're almost at 1,000 classes, guys. Sometime in April, the exact date I don't know, but at some stage in April, we will have done 1,000 morning yoga classes. Roll your shoulders in a big circle. And so throughout those almost 1,000 classes, I have received texts and messages about different people loving certain movements or different people not liking certain movements. So I know the shoulder shrug I know Sinead, not my Sinead, but the other Sinead, loves shoulder shrugs. So this one's for you, Sinead. Yeah, so really big circles with your shoulders. Super. So we're going to do one moment of stoneness here. So hold on to your stone with your right hand, okay? And then try and go right. So I have to side bend. And so there's a certain point where my arm moves. So just don't move your waist first. How far can you bring your right hand to the right? How far can you bring your right hand to the right without using your waist? Okay, and then go to the right with your right hand and then use your waist and come back. Arm, waist, come back. Arm, waist, come back. Nice, other side. Left hand, just your arm in the beginning. How far can your left arm go left? Wow, my face is trying to help me here. I love the way my body recruits anything at all that'll help. Nice. And now go, I was using my waist already, I didn't realize it. So now go as far as you can to the left with your hand. So hand, waist, hand, waist. Nice. Cool. Push back, downward dog. Have a moment in your downward dog. Have a connection. Give it weight back into your pelvis, weight into your legs. You know, we were waking up our legs earlier using our feet. So maybe do the same movement here. You roll across your feet to draw your heels towards the floor, lifting your heels as high as they go. I'm doing one foot heel down, the other one toe. Other foot heel down, the other one toe. It's much easier lengthening one leg at a time. It means that I can side bend a little bit into my pelvis, which means that I'm not stretching too much into my lower back and spine. Whereas if I do both legs, it's also about the spine. Nice. So notice the difference. Both heels pulling back. It's very different up through the body, up into the pelvis. Whereas if you do one leg, that bum can travel. And so therefore we divert a little bit. We adapt. Walk your feet forward. Pause. Walk your hands back. Pause. Let your head drop. Walk your hands over towards the left side. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your eyebrows. Feel, what sensations can you feel right now? So there's the ribs on the right. What are you feeling in the left leg? What are you feeling in the face and your shoulders? Nice. Back to center. And then walk your hands over towards the right side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your eyebrows. What can you feel in your body? Nice. Come back to center. Slowly rolling up. All the way up to stand. Pause. Nice. So grab your stones, actually. I said we weren't going to use them again, but we are. So when we do the elephant, we're going to close our hands around the stones because elephant with stones is actually, it's too much today, okay? So start with your two stones in your hands and your palms are face forward, okay? So then we're going to go really slowly the first time we do this. Turn your fingers towards your hips and bring your elbows wide, and then bring your arms outwards. And as you do that, your back's going to be rounding and your stones are resting on your palms. And your back is rounding deeply, shoulders are rounding deeply. So I used to call this bowls of rice. So now it's stones of glow. And then turn so your fingers are pointing towards your hips, and then fingers point forward and then wide. Go wide with your arms out. So if we're in the glow flow, the first one, turn your fingers in under your armpits and wide. You're rounding your back. And then turn your fingers in and then forward. You're arching your back. We'll do it again. Our hands under armpits and out. Rounding. Hands forward and wide. Arching. Nice, cool. So now we're going to move to the next bit. Round slightly forward. Close your hands around your stones and then reach the right arm into elephant, but push the left hand forward as you do this, or towards the right. Okay, so I'm kind of going over with the left hand, up with the right. Come down, rounding, and then reach the left arm over your right face and push the right arm forward. And then come down. Open your palms, hands go up, spiral your hands, and push your hands up towards the ceiling. And then coming into swan, bend your elbows deeply, lean into your chest. Rising up, you're going to dive, so close your hands around your stones, dive forward, and then come to stand. I'm not going to work out that bit there. So we'll do that one more time. Take your stones, scoop them under your armpits, wide, rounding, under your armpits, outwards, arching, rounding, close your stones, right arm elephant, left hand to the right, and then left arm elephant, right hand to the left. Rounding, open your palms, push your stones upwards, come into swan, reaching up, come all the way down. We're going to work out the dive bit. I'll do that by myself. So come stand at the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back, drop your right knee to the floor. Rising up, rise up so that your shoulders are over your hips. Palms are forward. We're going to imagine we have our stones, okay? Scoop under your armpits, go wide, round your back. Scoop under your armpits forward, arching your back. Bring your left hand across to the right as you reach your right hand across to the left. And then the other side. So the lower hand reaches over and the upper hand reaches. So you have this sense of right hand reaching forward, left arm up into elephant. I'm going to say that a bit better next time. Sorry about that. Rounding, reaching up, and then lean backwards as you look upwards, reaching deeply up through your body. Nice. Bring your right hand to the floor, left hand to your knee, twist towards the left, reach your left elbow up towards the ceiling, reach up and lengthen. You can lift the right knee off the floor if you wish. Breathe into your belly as you reach through your left arm. Nice. Sweep your left hand behind you to rest into your lower back. Twist a bit deeper with that left shoulder. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Lengthening back through your hips, stretch into your legs. Lift the right foot up towards the ceiling. Bend the right knee and draw your right foot towards your left shoulder. Really leaning into your belly, opening your belly towards the right. Lengthen through your right leg. Sweep your right foot down and either bring your foot to the floor or keep your foot floating. Turn your left foot towards the left. Sweep your right foot under and stretch your right leg long. Reach down towards your right foot with your left hand. Drop your forehead forward. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor, rising up. Push back into your downward dog. Stretch the right foot again up towards the ceiling and then step your right foot forward to the front of your mat. Reach your arms backwards as you rise. Reach your fingers deeply back towards that left foot. Lift into your chest, soften into your face. Lean deeply forward. Like reach into all your fingers. Feel like they're like turbo boosters reaching backwards. And your chest is like rising. Sometimes I feel like the prow of a boat, like one of those amazing, is it like, the boats that used to go to America or something, or travel around the Caribbean and be a pirate ship. They'd have mastheads? Don't know what the name would be. Figureheads? No. Bring both hands to your front knee. Step forward, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Drop your knee to the floor. I'm going to go over time, guys. I'm really sorry. Rising up. Bring your hands forward. Scoop your hands under your armpits, rounding your back. Scoop your hands under your armpits. Go forward and out. Left hand into elephant. Right hand pushes towards the left. Right hand into elephant. Left hand pushes towards the right. I think I might change that again. Anyways, reaching both arms up. Lean back. Breathing into your belly. Soften into your face. Bring your left hand to the floor, right hand to your knee. Turn your chest towards the right. Pull, so bring your thumb to the front of your shoulder. Dial in your twist by pulling your elbow up and back. So that's going to mobilize the shoulder blade already. Then you open your arm. You can lift your left knee off the floor if you wish, or stay where you are. Nice. Sweep your left hand down into your lower back. Pull your right shoulder back more. Pause. Both hands to the floor. Step back. Downward dog. Pull back through your heels. Push down into your hands. Lengthen your left foot up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee and imagine that your left foot's going to come towards your right shoulder. Stretch through your left leg and either bring your foot to the floor or turn your right foot towards the right and sweep your leg through. Sit on your bum. Reach your right hand down towards your left foot. Drop your head down. Pushing back, downward dog, all the way back, lengthening back. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling again, and then step your left foot forward. What did I do here? I did something. Oh, yes, I did. So rising up, keep your back leg straight, reach your fingers back, turbo boost your fingers back towards your right foot. Let your chest be like the prow of something really wide and open. Front knee is traveling forward, back leg is super long. Fingers are moving back, but also a bit up. Nice. Both hands to the knee. Step forward, all the way up. Nice. A little bit late. Sorry about that. Come lie on the floor. All the way down. Pause. Rest. Arrive. Stay here or roll over onto your side. If you can stay, do. Stay for another minute or two, resting, arriving, settling. Set your intention for your day. And what would your intention be? Nice. Rising up. So the last few days I've been really thinking about journaling. I like journaling. And I don't journal at all at the moment. Well, I didn't. And I was trying to work out how to make something important enough that you would commit to doing it. Like how do you introduce a new something into your life if your life is already full? And yet you go, I used to like it in the past, but how do I do it now? And so I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were saying that Rangan Chatterjee was talking to this amazing guy. He's the habit guy. Can't remember his name. And he has a new book about communication. And yeah, it sounds really good, actually. And he was saying that, do it for 1 minute. So I journaled this morning for 1 minute. And it was amazing. I have time for 1 minute of journaling. And if it grows, great. And if it doesn't, that's also okay. And so, yeah, maybe there's something that you feel is important to start, but like taking 20 minutes out of your day is too much. Do 1 minute. It was really cool. I was really like, oh, yeah, that was really nice. Yeah. So simple, so nice. Shrink the goal. I say it to everybody and I forget about it for myself sometimes. So yeah, be well. I'll see you all tomorrow. Sunday yum tomorrow. Awesome. Oh, we have a beach cleanup today. The Sunday morning swim has organized a beach cleanup. So if anybody's around, I'll be down there at 11. Okay, today. Okay, ciao, ciao, slán.